This conference will now be recorded.
Hello. Hi Aditya, good evening.
Hi Sayyed, good evening. How are you? Hello, am I audible?
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Sayyed. Good evening, everyone. So, can you introduce yourself, like who will be the trainee who wants the training?
Hello.
Yes, Sayyed. Am I audible to you? Hello.
Uh, Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Sayyed. Good evening,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Basically, it was some issue with my microphone, so
Okay.
I have adjusted it now.
Okay, okay,
Sorry,
that's fine.
sorry for the delay. Yeah.
No, no worries. So I'll be the trainer for the networker, Dell EMC networker. Uh, who is taking this trainee? Like, are you the trainee, Sayed, or I see one more person joined backup training?
Yeah, I'm the trainee.
Okay, okay. So can you give me an idea, like, what is your qualification? Do you have any experience in data protection, backup administration?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'm based from Hyderabad. So I have around
Okay,
like 6+ years in like IT. So
okay,
I started as a like a L1 system admin, like at
okay,
Genpact,
mhm,
and then like worked for a few months as a Linux admin,
okay.
and then like I've moved to backup administration. So I worked on Commvault product. Like I basically I implement and manage the Commvault environment.
It's
So
like
I
you
was
already have an understanding on backup enterprise level things like data protection, how the data protection works. As you said, you already worked on Commvault, you implemented it. So I'm assuming you have a bit understanding for the networker. Let me share my screen. Should I start?
yeah sure yeah sure. So basically, I am looking to expand my like skill set. So like in my environment, I was only exposed to like a Commvault. So regarding like I didn't get much exposure to like other backup tools. So
Understood, understood.
yeah,
But the thing is, I'm not able to share anything. The sharing option is showing as a grid one, grid out. Uh, sure, how to
okay,
share my screen. I created a PPT. So I'll tell you, I'll give my intro as well, Sayed. So I'm
yes,
working as a data center solution architect. I have 11 years of experience in data protection, cyber resilience, and storage and disaster recovery. And I have completed certificates on Dell EMC network, Commvault. Also, I have data domain, cyber recovery, AWAMR. So uh, I'll give you a crash course just to get an understanding of how the networker works, what are the networker things. But the thing is, I'm not able to share my screen. How should I start without sharing my screen?
yeah.
Mm,
For me too, it's showing option is great. Like the share button,
Yes,
it's
yes.
grayed out.
It's asking us to organizer to make you present data. Just give me a minute, Shahid. Let me
Yeah,
check with
sure.
the Yes, now I'm able to share my screen. Uh, so
Yes,
share
it's
this is
visible.
visible. Okay.
Yeah, it's visible.
So this is like I just created this PPT for a crash course just to understand, just to give an idea what is networker, what like an introduction in the networker, uh, as it is an enterprise level data protection tool. Then we will move to the architecture overview. I will give you the core components, what all are the core components in the networker, and how to like how backup works, like data flow, how the things move from client machine to that target or the destination thing. And the last one, restore and other policy overview. So as you know, like networker is the, I would say, the most complex and the oldest enterprise level data protection tool in the market. I'm using networker since almost last 10 years, but earlier to that, the networker was named as Ligato. So EMC founded networker, and then EMC like Dell took take over to the EMC, and then it moves from Legato to Dell EMC networker. And what is it? It is like an enterprise level software or a tool which cover maximum databases, which is like a single backup management where you can run, schedule things, centralized administration in single networker management console. You can access everything, like you can browse monitoring, you can check the backup save sets, you can do the restores, you can take the ad hoc backups, you can configure the backups, and many more things. And in the same way, like you can do restore, recovery, everything in a single management portal. You can manage the media managements also. Let's first say if you have a data domain, tape library configured with networker, everything can be managed from one single portal. And what all are the application it covers? Like in market, networker is one of the enterprise tool which maximum cover, like maximum applications like VMware, SQL, Oracle, Exchange, Sybase, SAP, SAP HANA, Meditech, and many more applications are backed up by a networker, EMC networker. So as you have already understanding, like already have an understanding on Commvault, so I hope like you understand what is the importance of data protection, like why organizations go with the data protection and why they take data protection in such a way. Because let's first say if any accidental deletion or any hardware failure, let's first say they have a physical machine running some SQL databases or a file system, the machine get failed or some hardware failure, then in that case they can restore from the backup and do their needful things, which is one of the reason for taking up data protection, along with if any software corruption, any cyber attack, any human failure. Let's first say you have a CIFS, NFS, or any file shares, manually you have deleted something and you're not able to restore it, but you have a backup, then you can restore it. Then like what are the business continuity? Let's first say if you're the same things goes on, like VM crash, if any VM get crash, you can restore it. In network there are several options for the VM that we will discuss it later, like how we can restore it. We can restore the full virtual machine, we can restore certain hard disk of the virtual machine, or we can restore certain file folder from the virtual machine. All these things are possible. In same way, if there is any database corruption, any deleted file, all these scenarios comes in the data protection network useful cases. Same way, disaster recovery. So nowadays, like everyone is secure about their environment, so they have created a disaster recovery. Let's first say anything's happen in their current site, they can restore it in the disaster recovery, and they can they can use their operations as it is. So these are like use cases of networker where we can use it. So now I will give you an architecture overview. It's see, networker and Commvault are same sort of an enterprise level backup data protection tool. So you will find very much similarity in between it. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
uh, from the networker, let's first say what we call it networker client. Networker client is a machine which we are taking as a backup. Let's first say in your environment you have a physical server ABCD machine, or it is hosted as a SQL database, or it may be just Windows machine, it may be a Linux machine. We can consider it as a networker client, where we need to install a networker client package. Okay. And what is a networker server? Networker server is itself a brain of EMC networker, where it will gather all the policy, will schedule the things, will take the metadata. When I say metadata, it's like client index or the data of the backup, where the backup has done, where the backup have done, where the files have shipped. Everything is related to the networker server. So networker server, we can consider it as a brain, whereas networker client is just a machine which we are taking it as a backup. Okay. And
Got
in the
it.
client also, it's not like you have to take the full client backup. There are things, let's first say you wanted to take a D drive backup only, or you wanted to take certain folders from the Linux Unix machine. That is also possible. But altogether, we will call it as a networker client, where the networker client packages we will install it, and then networker server, and then move to the storage node. So storage node is basically a transport layer, you can consider it as. See, I may forget the terminology from the Commvault end. Commvault says that media agent, I guess, for storage node. But here we will say it as an storage node. So if any device we will configure, the device is connected to this storage node. Your networker server also be an storage node, can be a storage node. Okay, but
Okay.
it depends on environment to environment. Let's first say you have a big environment and you have a virtual, like you have a machine, or you have a storage node where data domains are connected. So we will call it as networker storage node, where the data movements happens from, or you can say that a storage node is a machine from where we can manage the target backup tools, like data domain, tape library, AFTD devices, all these.
Okay.
Then same thing comes to that backup target, which I told you, like data domain disk, and there are list of things you can use it as a backup target. But the backup targets are connected at the storage node, either the storage node or to the